So one of our favorite games in recent years, Morai's game Monster Sanctuary, got a big free update this week called Forgotten Worlds. What's it all about? So this update came on all platforms: PS, sorry, PC, PlayStation, sorry, Switch, Xbox. It actually accidentally released early on Switch. And they were like, this was unintentional. Please keep spoilers to a minimum. It's like, I don't think they could do anything about it. It introduces a new late game area accessible from the Horizon Beach location. Players will need a Sutsune or a Thanatos, in your party to be able to enter the Forgotten World, and a koi for the swimming ability. So it's recommended that you tackle this after you complete the main game. So do you reckon you're going to jump into this, Winnie? And I know we've got a bunch of other facts about the big update.
Yeah, the thing for me is I'm still didn't reach the end of the game yet, the base game, before, because they've added a bunch of stuff in since then. But what I love about this, and as you said, we'll get into the details, is just the fact that, Morai Games are supporting this game so well. We had some slight criticisms, and you reviewed this game for Vooks.net, but there were some balancing issues, or at least, for people that weren't like looking up all like optimal strategies and things like that. And they've fixed all that stuff over time. They've made adjustments, and I think it's great.
Well, yeah, but I think like one thing that turned me off a little bit about it is, and look, this is just a choice that you make as a dev, right? So it's kind of like, I don't agree, but move on. So with the balancing, they did balance it a bit, but it's still on the a little bit unforgiving side, in my opinion. And you still have the situation where you kind of need to like rebuild parties and like build them up if you haven't like picked the optimal party structure. And I just kind of, I just got to say straight up, I kind of hate when games do that. Like where it's sort of like, oh shit, if I'd known this, then I'm really stuffed, especially if you're not playing in a really, really dumb way. You know what I mean? Like it's different if the game is kind of incentivizing you to mix your party up and do different things, and you don't do it. You just ignore it and try to do one style. I kind of get, maybe you get punished for that, but that was kind of the thing that was like, kind of annoys me about this game. But I don't know, with this new update, the other thing they did was they actually updated a bunch of the monsters, the artwork. I don't know if you saw that. So like a lot of the base monsters, they started tweaking the hell out of them. And they look, actually, it's like really cool what they've done with it. Like, it's not like, oh, okay, no, that looks worse. It's like pretty much across the board. I'm like, oh, yeah, that looks like a lot better. It's kind of crazy.
If you're saying that, we should just cover what the actual DLC contains.
All right, yeah, go on.
So the new area that it contains like 9 new ancient monsters, and apparently a new optional champion monster. Has new legendary keepers to battle, new skill nodes for all monsters in the game, and 78 new skills. Has 3 new game modes that, are obviously optional, which is Randomizer, Permadeath, and Bravery mode, which there were details, I just can't remember exactly what they were. I think
Why did they want to make it so much harder? It's great.
No, I think, well, the thing is, like, you've got things like, and they've even got guides out there for like doing Nuzlocke challenges, which, the famous Pokemon challenge. Look, these updates are really for people, for the fans, those kind of things that just want an official way to do that stuff. And they've also added a whole bunch of quality of life fixes, a bunch of new equipment items, and they've increased the level cap. So some really, really cool stuff there, considering this is a free update. You've got to keep that in mind, like the fact they've added all this in, and this is a small developer.
Oh, yeah, it's just like 2 people. It's crazy. Yeah. No, it's really, really awesome. We should, look, if you are going to jump back into it, let me know. So then I'll think about jumping back into it as well.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, sweet. Awesome. All right. That's the end of the news. All right. Well, as we normally do, we round out the news.